Since I moved into this house, I've been stockpiling things for the garage I've been wanting to add. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you all the things that I purchased for my garage I wanna share with you guys that I think are the absolute must-haves when it comes to having any sort of home garage and wanting to work on cars or having anything that you wanna wrench on. Now, before we start this video, there's only one thing that has to be done, and that's a fresh FTB. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, cheers, it's nice to have you back. For those who don't know, this is my favorite Filipino Calvin. He's been my little bestie since sophomore year of high school, and he's pretty chaotic, so I apologize to everyone who has to deal with Calvin in today's video.
Number one thing, you ready? First thing is the number one thing.
No, we're not gonna start with this stuff yet. This stuff is all not. You wanted to start with what's over there, so let's start with that over there. So the first thing and the biggest thing on our list that I think is 100% must for a garage is called quick jacks. You guys have seen us use this at the shop before when we don't have any lifts that are available. These things are amazing. We got a lot of boxes to take out here, so let's get started. These things are a lifesaver when you're in a pinch. If we ever need to get under a car, these will definitely help us. And I actually sprung and got the wall mounts as well. One of the biggest complaints that I have about this is that they're just so bulky and there's really no good place to put it, but they actually make mounts now. So we're gonna mount this on the wall so we can tuck both of these two long quick jacks off on the side so they're out of the way. Just a couple of them, you can't see anything. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna install that. I love stuff when it's neat and tidy. These things are cleaned up, looking good on the wall. Now, this is definitely the most expensive thing on the list, but don't get that confused because not everything is expensive. The next item I'm gonna show you, probably one of the cheapest ones there is. We'll buy the tool chest for a reason.
Say it.
Right here is something that every garage needs. This is the number one thing that always gets lost, and that is 10 mil sockets.
Oh!
And for, man, I don't even know, a couple dollars, I bought here
Long
packs of 10 mils. I think we have a few different sets here. You got deep socket 10s for 3/8, quarter, and then you got short ones too. You got 1/4 inch. This is something that always gets lost, and it's kind of a meme on the internet. It's actually real. These are the most common size used for everything. Oh, and you got star bits and you got 6 sides.
Nice.
Nice. Little cheapy item that if your garage doesn't have it, definitely do it. Go on Amazon, type in 10 mil socket set. There you go. This next one is probably Calvin's favorite because Calvin
I think I know what it is.
You should know what it is, just by the way this thing looks. They all look the same. Whenever you're working on a car and you're taking apart interior pieces, using metal flatheads to try to pry up interior pieces is never a good idea. So what we have here is an interior piece kit. We have everything here from pick sets, clip poppers, all types of tools to remove all types of panels. This is something that I think when I first got a couple years ago, I had it for the first time taking apart interior pieces on a car, and I was like, wow, this is a lifesaver, and they're super cheap. Definitely get this for your garage if you ever plan on taking apart anything in the future. Next up on our list.
Teach, help me out. Teach.
Next one on our list is something that you always need and you always hate having to go find an extension, plug into the wall for a certain tool. So we have pulled down extension reels. We have 2 of them, but what's special about these ones is they can mount to the roof. The idea is that when you put it up, you can yank it down on both sides of the garage. We have one for the right side, we have one for the left side. I opted for the 50-foot cable. Definitely too big. Definitely didn't need 50 foot, especially since we have 2 of them. But hey, you never know. There might be that one day where you need just 49 feet and you'll have it.
It's literally right
there. Definitely screwed up on that.
Oh, you know what?
And I paid more for it, but hey, dude, it looks nice, okay? I'm excited. I wanted to have more than enough. Today's video is quickly gonna be interrupted by our friends over at Roman. Roman is here to make sure that you are performing at your top shape at all times. You never want to get caught with a short performance. And with Roman, you can get a free online evaluation for erectile dysfunction. What's great about this is you can do it all online. So there's no need for any awkward interactions, awkward doctor visits. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, safe and sound behind your computer, and it just makes it easier. You will get paired up with a licensed healthcare professional that is tailored to you and will find you the best treatment plan if medication is necessary. When you guys go to getroman.com/TJ, you will get 50% off of your first order, and you will also get that free 2-day shipping. Take advantage of it. There is no shame in reaching out to see if maybe there's something out there that can help you and get that 50% off your first order. Thank you so much for Roman for helping us out. Check the links out down below, and thank you for sponsoring this video, Roman. Now let's get back to it. The only way for us to mount this was to back the truck in and then throw a ladder on top because the ceiling is too tall.
You use T-Goose.
We also don't have any power tools, so we're using the drill, and then Calvin got a 1/4 inch extension and then threw on our bit, so we're drilling in with a drill. Pretty smart, actually. Calvin's gonna demonstrate how this works. Go ahead, Calv, show us your skills. Yeet! Oh, ooh, I thought you would have gotten that.
I was gonna get it, but there was a lot of force there, and I'm not trying to. Whoop.
Yeah, there you go. So we got one on that side, we got one on that side. Totally unnecessary to have two, but yeet! It works. Nice. And what's cool is they kind of swing too, so I mean, I don't know. Nice to have all the adjustability. Now we're moving in, Calv, to personally one of my favorites. Probably number 2 on my list of all this stuff. And it's actually gonna help clean up all the mess we just made. And that is
The Big Suck Pro.
a big vacuum. It's actually a wet and a dry vacuum, and it's tailored towards cars. It's a wet and a dry vacuum, and it's tailored towards cars. And one of my favorite things about it, and it was really the main reason why I picked it out, because it's wall mounted. So that allows us to keep it off the ground, keep less clutter in our cabinets, and has a long hose. So we need to figure out where we're gonna mount this, but first off, let's go ahead and unbox it.
It comes with keys?
It does come with kids, yes. And it's you. You're the kid it came with. So we're thinking it's gonna be best towards this side of the garage because 1, there's a plug-in right there, 2, it's out of the way, and this hose is like 25 feet long. So whenever you're washing a car right here, it's long enough to literally walk all the way around, and it's the perfect length. Comes with the bracket and hardware. We're gonna mount it right there in 3, 2, 1. That looks clean. So you plug in your hose for suck. You plug your hose.
I'm just checking if it works.
You plug it.
It works well.
This is your suck, that's your blow. Ha. You can put your hose.
Oh, there's a lizard. In my hat?
No, it was just there.
You wanna suck it?
Do you want to suck him up the hose? No, we can't do that.
Oh yeah. Don't call Peter on us. It was just a joke.
Calvin, touch it.
No.
I would touch it, but I have an injured finger. Calvin, touch it.
What, you have 9 other fingers.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, look at
Lizard cam, lizard cam, lizard cam, lizard cam, lizard cam. I'll blow him out.
You'll blow him out? Teach. Oh, it's gone. Sorry. Can't PETA us. Don't call PETA on it. No, you gotta stick it in, and then, oh yeah, lock her in. Oh, you're gonna give her a quick blow.
Be free, buddy! No! Get out of the garage!
He's trying to come back inside! Whoa! Hey! Go the other way! Hey!
All right. Be free, buddy. Be free.
All right, this next product, number 1. TJ told me to take the reins on this one because this is Calvin mod, if we've ever seen one.
Calvin, what is that?
It's a glove with lights on!
It's a finger light.
Are you serious? This is like the best thing ever!
This one's like kind of a joke, but when I saw it, I was like, wait, that potentially could maybe, for one moment in time,
No, dude, almost
would be useful.
Are you serious? You're always looking for a light down where the turb skis lie. We should go to the Supra and we should illuminate her bay, just her insides. FBI, open up! Clear the room, Teach.
Kind of a joke. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool, so I threw it on the list. This next item I got is just something every garage needs if you're gonna be working on a car or anything that involves nuts and bolts. Probably the cheapest item on our list, and that's a magnetic stick. It's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's a big stick that has a magnetic end, so you can stick it to anything metal, nuts or bolts that you drop in the engine bay that you can't reach. You can stick this all the way down, and you can pick up whatever you need. I always get about one of these per toolbox, and you can literally just throw it on the side, and whenever you need it, it's just hanging off your toolbox. This next one, actually number 1. This one's actually number 1. This one is my personal favorite. I have 4 cars in here at all times, and sometimes some of the cars are a little bit older or don't get driven as much as others. Supra, RX-7, those batteries are always dying. And my BRZ too, because that thing's been on retirement for quite some time. So I was able to find a 4-bank battery charger, battery maintainer. But what's really cool is that it charges them and maintains them. The fact that we can have a unit that goes to all 4 cars is something I was super interested in. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount this thing in the middle of the garage because I normally have a car here, a car here, and a car here, and a car here. Ideally, I wanna be able to reach any car that is parked in the garage. Now, the only downside is, and you'd think that they would provide this, but these cables are only like maybe 10 feet long, which is like pretty decent, but if you think of it, you're not gonna be able to get a wide spread of 4 cars if you have them parked horizontally. I'll be able to plug into the car right here, and I'll plug into a car right here, but if I want to reach a car there or a car there, it's not enough cable, but they do provide you 4 of these cables because there's 4 different outlets and they are universal. So if you wanted to stack 2 of them together, you could have a 20, 30, 40 foot hose, but then you're gonna be sacrificing being able to use all 4 of them at the same time. Now, the modern cars might not need to be plugged in all the time, so it's not the biggest issue. I am just thankful that if you want, you can tether a bunch of hoses together and make different ones. I'll probably primarily use these on my Supra and my RX-7, the older ones that usually have a harder time staying alive. The GT3 RS and the Mark V Supra probably don't ever need to be tended, so it's not the biggest issue. Either way, I'm excited to have it. Let's install it. This looks excellent. I'm super excited to actually have this because I always have had an issue with batteries dying. So I'm gonna hook one of these up now because I'm gonna throw one of these on the Supra when we put it back into the garage. And I have the other 4 cables, or the other 3 cables, in one of the drawers with one of my jump packs that if I ever need, I can hook them up or use them however I wish. Nice. Next up on the list is something, again, super cheap. One of those things that I find is just a must have, and it has to do with another magnetic technology, and that is magnetic trays. Something that I bring to me with every single car that I work on. It's literally just little plates with magnet cups that can stick to the inside of a shock tower, or they can rest somewhere safely on the engine bay. I like to get them in multiple sizes. So I have 2 large trays right here, and then I also have 2 small ones. This is another item that, again, always have it stuck to the side of my toolbox. Never lose it. It's always in sight, and it always reminds me to grab it when I need it. Last but certainly not least is something that every garage needs, and that is a pressure washer. Now, I did my research on the best budget pressure washer out there. You can end up spending over $1,000 on a pressure washer. Not something I really wanted to do. I'm just washing cars. I don't intend to like clean concrete and stuff, but this was the best one I could find. Is actually very compact, 1700 PSI. Calvin thinks it's #1, and it's actually a super small unit, and it's very light, and it's way smaller than I thought. It says you can just put soap in here. I don't know if we trust that.
Try it.
I bought a attachment for our gun that allows us to put like a proper car soap bottle that mixes in with water to make like a foam cannon. But it still hasn't come in yet. So unfortunately, I have a really crappy hose. Well, the hose is great, but long story short is it's broke off inside this thing. I don't have a hose to plug this in. But pressure washer, these things are great. We all know how they work. This one is greatly priced. It's at a great size, and you're able to store it all together as a unit without having a big mess. Highly recommend you guys get one of these. The last thing on the list that I got that is unrelated, but it is something that I think every garage needs, is Traxxas RC car. I literally went on Amazon and found the best budget RC car I could find. I just charged it today. Let's go give this thing a rip and see how much fun it is. I don't know if this thing is charged all the way. It drives a lot slower in the dirt than it does on the concrete, but I guess that makes sense. Oh, dude, this thing is so low battery. Dude, there's no way.
Where's your horsepower, Tej?
Oh, dude, we could have done it over the mini jump.
Dude, that's a mega jump. Oh, there's a mini jump.
Charger that it came with is a car plug-in. Like, it's not like a wall plug-in, so I only charged it when I was driving to breakfast in the morning, and...
Oh, she's not full power.
No way, because this is max.
Oh, didn't even get any air. 0 air. That was a pretty sick maneuver. Stop. Stop. Oh, it made it.
It's sick, but if that's as fast as it goes,
It's kind of limp.
that's kind of limp.
It's kind of limp.
It can't be, dude.
Just get it up there and send her. Woohoo! Sheesh!
Are you kidding me? Definitely wasn't fully charged, but we got about 20 minutes of fun.
That was really fun.
I think, oh, hello? Are you guys okay? Might have scratched the lens. I scratched the lens. Leave some comments down below if you guys have recommendations of like good RC cars and stuff.
Or how to mod it so it goes twice as fast.
I used to be obsessed with nitro cars, but they always just kept breaking on me. So this is actually my first brushless, and to be able to rip it out of the box, pretty nice. Got the BRZ and the Supra on the tenders, feels good. It also tells you what their battery life is. So like my BRZ is actually not the best. My Supra is good though. Oh my gosh.
That was so close.
You have no vertical jump whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Do it again and let me feel from feet, because that's almost like the funniest part. This is what it looks like when she jumps,
No
guys.
3 feet pics. No 3 feet.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she gets like, that's like the cutest little girl jump I've ever seen. Watch. You go like this.
Oh, wow. You're actually taller than me though, so. So what is this? It's a
50 feet of extension.
Oh, this is like a plug-in cord.
Yeah, so like if you need something, you just go bap and you plug it in.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And it's on a swivel, so like.
Not the GT3 RS.
Has a clear bra. And then you pull down.
Sounds like your butt in the morning.
Okay. What's up with everyone commentating about my poops in my butt? I guess you haven't seen that video. One of my favorite things about this, and I want to say this in the video.
Is this a freaking vacuum?
It's a vacuum with
Why
like a
don't you put one of these in the house? You guys, ever since he's got in this garage, he's like, no dogs allowed, no hair, it needs to be perfectly.
I don't let the dogs walk in here. I'm actually about to buy a Roomba for this garage, so it like once a day goes around and vacuums the floor, because I hate when there's anything on the floor. Like I always like
me
it.
in the house, I'm like, oh, I need a Swiffer, we need a vacuum, 3 dogs. Puts a fucking vacuum in the garage.
Yeah, so when I'm cleaning cars, I can it's for the cars. Like you can vacuum out the carpets and stuff.
Oh, it's not for the floors.
No, babe, it's for the car.
Stupid.
But one of my favorite things that I just have to like mention is, okay, other than that junk over there, I've always been obsessed with having like the perfect garage that has like everything you could need, but is organized and there's no junk on the ground. I have a weird thing about like, okay, that's different. That's different. That's different. But the fact that the cabinets are floating and all the storage, like there's just nothing on the ground. Okay, there's like a box over there that's on the ground and there's this box, but this is all like bike parts that I need to put away. But the fact that I could put everything on the wall and try to keep everything off the ground, it's just a really big thing for me that my like OCD really kicks in, and I just love it. This is where the video is gonna end. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I make videos almost every single day.
Peace out and keep moving forward.
Every other day is what I meant to say. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and keep moving forward.